Legendary Notre Dame football coach Knute Rockne made his mark on South Bend and the university. But there's someone taking care of his grave who deserves recognition too. WSBT-22's Suzanne Spencer talked to Sylvester Cashin about his work and what's now standing in his way.
A good coach can teach us life lessons.
Cash, use your head.
85-year-old Sylvester Cashin is taking lessons.
I called him the father of the coaches because to me he was.
And like any good player,
And
he listens.
yeah, I talked to him. People think I'm crazy.
And for decades, Knute Rockne just might be listening too.
Sometimes I tell people that he talks back to me. They think, that guy's crazy. In my own mind, our way.
Cash takes care of the legendary coach's grave in his own way.
I would look over to his grave site and it upset me. I can't leave it like that. It's no good.
So he made it better. That's Cash years ago when he spent 4 hours a day, 2 days a week at Rockne's grave.
I put a stake there and one here, one over there, and said, stay out of it.
But for every player, there comes a day. Cash's day was an unusually warm February afternoon in South Bend. He showed up with photos instead of his gardening tools.
I got this sciatica in my spine, and when it acts up, I gotta quit work. I gotta stand up, because it makes you stand up.
Like the wear on Rockne's headstone, the caretaker is showing signs of age.
I gotta get out there.
Back pain has kept him away for a year. His friends wonder where he's been.
Yeah, I know. I think about you guys, no kidding.
But one person knows exactly where he's been.
I want you guys charging through as far as you can go.
ND football rose to national recognition under Rockne. He's one of the winningest coaches in college and professional football.
Knute Rockne is dead.
Killed in a plane crash at age 43.
Watch the chuck holes, dear.
1 month separates Cash's birth and Rockne's death. And just like any good coach, Cash knows his turf. The 85-year-old isn't just watching over Rockne's grave.
Yeah, she suffered. She suffered bad.
Cash's wife, Mara, is buried a short walk away.
I'm ashamed of myself because I haven't been out here.
It's been a year since he's been here.
But,
his spot right next to hers.
well, they know I'll be out here.
Listening to a coach and a friend who he never met.
I hope you're looking down and saying thank you. But I say no, thank you.
A lesson that even the hope for a warm February day can't stop time.
Cashin agreed to let us tell his story because he wants someone to take over his work at Rockne's grave. No one ever asked him to do it. It's all volunteer. If you are interested, contact Suzanne through Facebook, Twitter, or email. Cashin wants to find someone to take over for him when he dies.